Hello everybody. Ever since I made the last video about or I guess the first video, about my Ruger AirHawk Elite 2 in 177 caliber, I've just kind of been wanting to go back over the gun because when I had done that review, I did not know very much about the gun. I had only had it for a few weeks or a couple of weeks, and I underestimated it, to say the least. Sorry for the poor lighting. Got the nucleus rail system on there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, so there it is. That's my Ruger AirHawk Elite, and it has an automatic safety on it, which I didn't like at first because I didn't like the idea of having to turn the safety off every time I wanted to fire the gun. But what can you do? And it works fine overall. Here is the scope that I upgraded to. It is a 3:9 by 32 variable scope. It came with your standard 4x32 Ruger scope, or at least had a Ruger name on it. And these are the pellets I've been shooting through it since the day I bought it. They are the Gamma Red Fire, or something like that, pellets. I don't remember what grain they are or anything like that, but I know that they've got the plastic tip on them and they're designed for hunting. So they work out really, really well. I'm probably at about 350 rounds through this gun, and I had figured it would be a good, reliable killer, but I didn't know until just recently about how good it was. And well, needless to say, I mean, inside 50 yards, this gun is very, very accurate. It's what most of you would call a tack driver. First couple hundred rounds, the gun needs to be broken in. After that, it's game over. 5 out of 5 shots, I can hit a dime at 25 yards. Now, I know 25 yards isn't anything impressive, but for a pellet gun, I'd say it works out just fine. When I purchased this gun, it said that it could shoot up to 1,200 feet per second with alloy pellets. So I would guess I'm probably shooting somewhere around 1,000 feet per second with the lead. The gun weighs just over 8 pounds. I believe it's 8 pounds 2 ounces with that scope. It's just over 30 pounds cocking effort. And yeah, I mean, I love my Ruger AirHawk Elite. It's been a great gun for me for the last couple of months. I've had it about 2 months now, and I have zero complaints with it. I bought this gun for just over $100 at Walmart, and then about $30 for the scope. Open sights on this gun are pretty decent too, for what you're paying for anyway. So there it is. I just wanted to give a little more in-depth review, I guess. Not sure how much more in-depth it is, but I'm impressed with this gun. It's got the TNT piston in it, the new TNT piston. I have another nitro piston, I guess you'd call it, air rifle. It's a 22 caliber Benjamin. but I grew up with the 177 caliber, like I'm sure most of you have. It was around a long time before I was around, and I'm sure it'll be around for a long time after I'm gone. This is a great squirrel hunting gun, great for rabbits as long as you take a headshot. And it's pretty much good for any type of small game hunting inside 50 yards. I recently had to dispatch a skunk that I had caught in a live trap who was trying to get after our chickens. And one shot to the head, directly between the eyes and back about an inch. And he was dead on the spot. So I'm hoping to come up with some hunting videos pretty soon here. I'd like to build my own little scope cam for the back of the scope here. And then I got a couple of feeders set up for squirrels in the woods by my house. It's getting to be fall time now. I think it's October 3rd today. So they're going to be looking for a spot to burrow. And it's not going to be in my house.